here we are in UI. Here in that UI, what all topics comes under that? Each topic introduction, I'll explain to you. Here, web UI. UI here, it is a user interface. Here, user interface. This user interactive page, we can create it by learning that list of all topics are here. HTML 4 and 5. Second topic CSS 2 and 3. Third topic JavaScript. Here, fourth one jQuery. Fifth one Ajax. Sixth one responsive design. Here, responsive design. Here, seventh one will be Bootstrap. Here, eighth one will be less and the SAS programming. Here, ninth one is project. 10th one is exam. So like this, I'll continue all the topics. Total duration of my content will be here next 2 months. Yes. Here, total duration will be here next 2 months. 2 months, I'm going to continue on all these topics. Here, control yes, save. Let me save this. So o'clock, I'll change to 6 o'clock, that one. 15th October, 2024 at 6 a.m. at demo 1. Yeah. Here, I'm going to continue all this list of topics. All are like this. Here, we are in web UI. In that, I'm going to teach these all topics. First of all, what is UI? Here, when you enter any URL in the browser, suppose if you are entering google.com. Google.com is one URL. Here it is one home page. Here, that Google home page. Here, search option. Once you click on that Google search option here, data will be here, data will be searched here and it will be redirected to server. So once you click on that search option, your data will be redirected to server. Here, this is what here. Once you click on this search option, your data will be redirected to server. Server connected to database, database back to server. So this type of interactions you can observe here in every UI program. So this will connect to server. Server will give you resultant page for us. Here, server will give you resultant page for us. That resultant page, here, see here, this is one resultant page. So whatever you are searching, that search related input will give you as the output. Here, all the search results, you will get it like this. Here, search results you are getting here. See here, link 1, link 2, link 3, you will get it as the output for this. Okay, link 1, link 2, link 3, you will get it as the output for this. This is the starting UI page. And here is also a UI page, resultant page. Here, my input page is connecting with the server page. This server will connect to database. Here, this type of interactions, that server pages are here, PHP, server pages are here, PHP, switch. Here, it will connect to PHP, Java, .NET, Python, here, etc. all comes under server pages. Here, this server pages always connect to Oracle. Here, Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, MongoDB. Here, MongoDB, etc. all comes under databases. Okay. Here, next one, Here this server page will connect to server. Here this input page is connecting to server, server connecting to database. This total interaction is our UI page. Here this total interaction here, 3-tier architecture. It is following 3-tier architecture. This is what here, MVC architecture. Model View Controller Architecture, we call it as MVC architecture. Here in this Model View Controller Architecture, we will follow here Model View Controller. Here this is our view page. Here only model page and the controller page. Here model page as well as controller page you can see here like this. So now here this is our controller page and the model page. Okay, this is starting UI page. It is connecting with the server, server connecting to database. This totally the 3-tier architecture, that is model view controller architecture. Here model, here it is the server page. Controller, here it is the server page. Here view part is our UI page. Here we are following model view controller architecture. Under this, here model part, controller part will be like this. Model controller will be the server pages. View page is our UI page. This is the way generally we'll create our UI. Model view controller architecture we generally follow. Here that will be like this. So now I'll go for here only we are going with the view part. See, I'll show you one example for this. Here, if you enter facebook.com, login.php. So, login page of the Facebook. Here, this is one URL. It is connecting with the UI with the server, server with the database. Here, this is our UI page. Starting UI page, it is connecting with the PHP page. This will connect with the database. This is what here MVC architecture, model view controller architecture. Under this, here we are connecting here 3-tier architecture here. Server programming from this URL, you can understand here it is PHP. PHP is our server program, so UI program and database. So UI is connecting with the PHP, PHP connecting to database. This total architecture, we call it as MVC architecture, model view controller architecture, MVC architecture. In this MVC architecture, here model part, controller part, view part we are using here. In this time, here model view controller architecture we are using here. In this, we are going with only the view part for our application. That view part here is our UI. See, here whatever application you can see, this is UI. Okay. Now right click inspect element on this. You can see that here doc type HTML head and body. Here only you can see that doc type HTML head and body. See, suppose if you remove the head tag, delete. See, I removed the head tag. See here. It is displaying total Facebook application, but it is not displaying with the proper order. Here it is displaying total UI application, but here it is not displaying with the proper output. 1 second. This is what here, web UI. Here, if you don't use the head section, output will come like this. here. So once you refresh, all will back. Here in this time, web UI page. Here, this is what here our UI page. Once I refresh everything, it is displaying properly. Here in this time, this is the title. Here, this is the starting title part of the web page. Here in this time, here only you can see that here, that page will be like this. Starting UI page, here home page of the Facebook. In this logo, and then followed by one white color layer, background one color, white color layer properly. That is displaying one title and one email address box, password box, login button. So this is what here completely UI page. Once you submit it, it will connect to server. Here, see, you can see that here email address, invalid email address, these all error messages, we will get it here because of our UI programming. Because of our UI programming only, we will get this type of error message. Here, we are going with the UI. UI means user interface. In this user interface, you can find it here, how we can create our output. Here in this time, this is what here error message. Here only you can see email address box, password box, submit button. Because of all these, you will get output for our application like this. Here, if you don't write the head section, you cannot see any proper alignment for this application. If you don't write the body section here, see, you cannot see any output. So bottom line here, this URL, UI page is following that standard structure will be here. Doc type, HTML, HTML start, HTML close. Here only head start and close and body start and close. Head and body tag. Under this head section, we can write it here, our script tag and the CSS code. Here CSS and JavaScript code, we will write it here. And the jQuery code also, we will write it here. Okay. And inside the body tag, this is the standard code. For every web page, this is only the standard code. Here inside the body tag, you can see your output here that is related to totally HTML tags. You can see here totally HTML tags under this. Total HTML tags, we will write it here under this. So we are following here doc type HTML head and body. Head is used to write header information. Under this header information only, we will write it here. CSS code, JavaScript code, all codes, we will write it here. Here only we can write it here. CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax codes, we will write it here under this. So any HTML page, generally we will follow like this. Okay, so this is what here standard code. We check it here. So Oracle create account page. Here I want to create my account with Oracle. See, you can see that here, that page will be here with all text boxes, buttons, radio buttons, checkbox, everything you can see here. See, in this time, see here, if you submit your application form, your data will be redirected to create account.jsp. Here, create account.jsp. It will redirect to create account.jsp. So this type of interactions you can observe here in every UI program. In every UI programming, here you can find it here that UI page will connect to server. Server connected to database. Database will back with the front end. Here, this is what here UI page. UI is connecting with the server, server connecting to database. In this time, here we are following that web UI programming. In this, here, this URL is connecting with the server page here, that is JSP. Here, JSP as our server page. So UI page is connecting with the JSP page. JSP page will connect to database. This way you can find it. Here, UI page is connecting with the JSP. JSP is connecting with the database. So this way you can find it. So now you can find it here, doc type HTML head and body. Doc type HTML start, HTML close. Here only you can find it here, head tag start and close. Standard code will be same. See here, doc, right click, inspect element on this. See here, doc type HTML head and body. Here, doc type HTML head and body tag is the standard code of HTML. See here. This is what here, doc type HTML head and body. Here, doc type HTML head and body. Doc type here, it is a document type of HTML, head tag and body tag you can show for our execution. Here, so now in this time, if I remove the head, just delete the head part. See, you cannot see any output for this. Here, if you remove the head tag, you cannot see any proper output for this. See here, see, you cannot see proper alignment. Here also, if you remove the head tag, you cannot see any proper alignment for our application. Output will come like this. Okay. Here, this is what here, head and body. Here, head and body tag you can show for our execution. See here, now once I refresh, see output will tag. So it is displaying with the head tag. So standard code for any HTML, any web page will be here, doc type HTML head and body. Here inside, if you don't write the head section, if you cannot show any proper alignment for our application. If you don't write the body section, you cannot see you cannot show any proper alignment. You cannot show you any content here. See here, remove the body tag here. You cannot see anything. Remove the body tag here. You cannot see anything. So this way you can see here, this is what here, login page. Once you refresh, all will back. Here also you can see here, once you refresh, all will back. So this way it will display that output for our application. Okay. So once you refresh, right click, inspect element on this. See here, you cannot see any proper alignment for this. See here, doc type HTML head and body. See, if you remove this head section, if you remove this body, you cannot see any proper alignment for this. So now you can show that output will be like this. So here, in this bottom line here, if you write doc type HTML head and body, in this, here, head tag if you remove here, no proper alignment. Body tag if you remove here, you cannot see any output for that. See here, see standard code for any HTML page will be like this. So in this time, here, you cannot see any proper alignment for this. So now you can see that here, see next level. So up to now we observed two websites with the two different server programs. Those server programs are giving the response for our UI application from the server page, from the database. Here Java page is connecting with the database. PHP page is connecting with the database. So this way you can show your output. So now what I want to do here, generally in first two demonstrations, I'll cover each topic introduction. First, what is our title? What all the other parts are important to develop our application? And here, under this, here, what all the other topics are important for us? And here only you can find it here. This UI page will connect to server, server connected to database. Here is our HTML page. Under this HTML page, you can find here UI page is connecting with the server, server connecting to database. So 3-tier architecture we are following. Here we are learning only UI part. In this UI part, I'm going to explain these all topics. In Monday to Friday session, I'll continue on all the topics, each topic introduction. Here, each topic I'll cover Monday to Friday sessions, and Saturdays I'll go for project. Saturday, one Saturday project, one Saturday exam. And every topic related, every topic related programs, I'll upload it in one more drive. So in one more drive, I'll create one drive for your batch. In that drive, I'll upload everyday class files. Everyday class files, I'll upload it in that drive. See here, every session, date-wise, I'll save it in that drive. See, here, one drive for offline batch. See here, you can see recordings, weekend test, recordings, programs, paint file, documents. Here we can test recordings, programs, paint file, documents. Like this, I'll create separate folder. This drive I'll share with the students. Here, this drive is already shared with few students like this. So now you can find it in this weekend test, Monday to Friday topic session, Saturday will be project session. Here in this weekend test, I'll upload all program, here question paper, answer paper and results. Here and recordings, everyday class recording, I'll upload it here in this drive. And here programs, everyday class programs, I'll upload it in this drive. Here everyday class programs, I'll upload it in this drive like this. Okay. So next one, paint file. Here everyday class paint files, I'll upload it here. Date wise paint files, I'll upload it here in this paint window. Okay, like this, I'll upload every class files and paint files and recordings. In this documents, here everyday class related document I'll upload here. Here everyday class recordings I'll upload it here in this document folder. Here in this document folder, everyday class documents I'll upload it here in this documents. So like this, I'll upload every file. So you will get my notes in the document folder and my explanation in the paint folder and my programs in the programs folder, topic wise programs. HTML4, that HTML4 programs. Here and recordings, here every day session number wise, date wise, I'll upload all recordings like this. Session 1, session 2, session 3, date wise. Date wise, I'll upload here in this drive. So generally I'll cover like this. Generally I'll cover my topic will be like this. So this way only I'll continue all my topics in our UI programming. In our UI programming, this way only I'll continue all my topics. Okay. So now here we are in UI. UI means user interface. In this user interface, here is our UI. UI is connecting with the server. Server connecting to database. Database will back to the server. This is what here completely UI page. This UI page here. This is what here our UI page. In this UI page, once you submit your data, here, once you submit your data, we will connect to server. So the server part is not going to cover in this course. That server part, we will create it here. That server part, we will write it in a separate course. We will learn it in a separate course. Here it is our UI page. UI is connecting with the server, server connecting to database. So database will back to the server. This way only we'll write our output. Here is our UI programming. In this UI programming, here, this is what here UI programming. Starting is the UI page. This UI page is connecting with the server page. Server connected to database. Here, server connected to database, database back to server. So this way you can create your output for our application. So now you can create here your UI programming. UI here. So in this time, I'm going to cover this UI page, how it will connect to server. but that server part, how much it is required for our development, that much I'll explain to you. How much it is required for our UI development, that much only I'll cover in our course. How much it is required for our UI development, that much only I'll cover in the project session. That's our part and database part. Okay, but that is a separate course. Here, if you want to apply for the front-end developer position, you have to complete all these topics. Along with that, any one framework. JavaScript related, any one framework we have to learn. JavaScript related, any one framework we have to learn. That framework here it is. Here, JavaScript related, any framework you can learn. Here, framework are here, frameworks. Framework here it is Angular. Here, Angular or React.js or Node.js or Vue.js, etc. all comes under JavaScript related frameworks. Here, you can find it here. This is our UI programming. This UI program will connect to server, server connected to database. Here in this time, this UI page, what I am connecting here, this will connect to server, server connected to database. So in this architecture, JavaScript is our server program, client-side programming only. Everywhere, Java side, server side, everywhere, UI side, a client is required. Here, every development is going on in the framework level. Every development is going on under frameworks. So that's why Java side, Spring Boot, Hibernate, if you learn, that will be helpful. In the front-end side, that front-end related frameworks are Angular, React, Node. If you complete it, you will be the front-end level, framework level developer. So everywhere, market is looking for the framework level developers. Here, JavaScript, here is one application. So JavaScript is one framework. Here, like this, you can develop different frameworks for different applications. Here, JavaScript is one of the framework here we are developing to develop our application. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax, like this, you will find it here, all frameworks. Now you can find it here, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all are the frameworks. Under this, here, first we are going for our first topic, HTML. If you check any website, basic skeleton, here HTML is a hypertext markup language. Here markup means here it is a tag-based programming. Tag-based programming. If you check any website, that basic skeleton of the web page, here you can see that doc type HTML, HTML start, HTML close. Here basic skeleton of the web page is by HTML. Here, because of HTML only, this is the standard structure of HTML. You can save, this is the standard code of HTML. You can save it with any name with a .html. This program, you can run it by browser. So I'm learning here UI programming. In this UI programming, this is what here HTML. HTML is a hypertext markup language. Here it is tag-based programming. Tag is nothing but instruction to the browser. This HTML page will connect to server, server connected to database. Here in this time, this UI page, here it is a tag-based programming. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. Here tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. Instruction to browser, we call it as tag. Here, generally we are giving our instructions to the browser in the form of tags. Here we are learning here HTML programming. HTML is a basic skeleton of the web page. It is completely tag-based programming. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. We can give our instructions to the browser in the form of tags. These tags are here. We have two categories, paired tag and unpaired tag. So we'll learn about that here. Two types of tags we have. Here one is paired tag. Second one unpaired tag. So we will learn deeply on this when we enter in the first topic. So as of now, just I'm giving brief information about that HTML. In my class, I'll explain to you each topic with a real-time example in the project. In the project session, each topic related real-time example I'll explain to you. And exam time, so the topic whatever I'll cover, the topic related 25 questions, multiple choice questions I'll give you. So by that, you can check your skills, how much effort you are keeping in that week. That effort, you can check it. Here, HTML is a hypertext markup language. CSS gives you here, HTML is a hypertext markup language. It gives you basic skeleton of the web page. CSS, here it is cascading style sheet. It will give you alignment for our application. JavaScript, it will add functionality to our application. jQuery, it will add it. It is a JavaScript external library, JavaScript only, but something extra under JavaScript, you will learn it. Here, Ajax is a asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Without refreshing, without redirecting our web page, how you will get server response, that you will understand under Ajax. Here, responsive design time, you will understand here how to make our application as responsive application. How to make our application as responsive application, that you will learn it under responsive design. Bootstrap is a framework. Bootstrap is a ready-made framework. It's a framework of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then lessons as is a superset of CSS. So each topic introduction you will understand in the demonstration, and topic related one example I'll give you. So topic related one example I'll give you in our program. Here I'm explaining here UI. In this UI, here I'm explaining here UI part. In this UI part, this here we are learning here web UI programming. Under this UI programming, here we are learning here HTML. HTML is a hypertext markup language. It will give you basic skeleton of the web page. Here, basic skeleton part of the web page. See here, skeleton of web page. We can create it using HTML. Using HTML only, we can create basic skeleton of the web page. Basic skeleton part of the web page, we can create it with this HTML. Okay. Next one, here only you can find it here, CSS. Here, basic skeleton part of the web page is by HTML. Next, you can find it here. Second topic, under this HTML only, we can write it here, CSS. Second topic, we'll write it here. Under this head section, we will write our CSS code here. See here, CSS. CSS, here, second topic of our course. See here, if you observe here, once you refresh, see basic skeleton part. If you don't write the head section, or if you remove the style part for this, you can see that basic skeleton, only HTML output will come like this. Only HTML content, if you use it, that output will come like this. Only HTML output will come like this. Next one, once you refresh, all will back. Here, once you refresh, all will bank. See here, if you don't write the body, see no skeleton for this. So here CSS, here it is cascading style sheet. CSS is nothing but here it is cascading style sheet. This is mainly here, it is a style part of web page. Style part of the web page, we can create it with this CSS. Here under this, you can find it here, how to create alignment for our application. Style part of the web page is by CSS. Under the style part, here basic alignment of web page and background color of the web page, borders for this, text related styles, font related styles, here 2D, 3D graphics, Here graphics, all we will learn it, etc. in the CSS. Now check it, how the CSS works. Once you refresh, all will be like this. Here, now you can find it here. See, if I want to change the background color for anything, see, for this button, if I want to change the background color, here, now right click, inspect element on this. Here, okay. See, right click, inspect element on this. See, this is one button. If you change this color, see here, you can change that color like this. Here it is H over time, it is showing that color. Here mouse over time, it will change to orange color like this. Normally, if you want to select that, here, if I want to select this button, here this is one button. Here it is applying one color. So now change the color. See here, color is affecting here. Not only this button color, this half code is HTML, this half code is CSS. So not only this HTML, you can check here any input field here. So font tag and div tags, all so many tags we have. So under this, here only you can check it here. This is one div tag. This is one container. This is one more div tag. Here only this is one more div tag. Under this, if I want to change the color for this, I can show you like this. Here it is not affecting. Here some other place it is applying one color. Here this is one entire div tag. Border color and background here light color. See, now I want to change the background color. See here. Entire application it is showing here with the different colors like this. See, complete CSS gives you here alignment as well as colorful structure. This is totally about the here our HTML. Because of HTML only, you can show your output like this. Okay. So today I continued on first two topics introduction. So tomorrow I'll continue with the remaining all topics. Okay. Today and tomorrow I'll continue like demonstrations, and after that we'll continue with the session 1. Okay. So Tuesday, Wednesday we'll continue on the topic demonstration. So Thursday, I'll start my first topic of our course. Okay, so this way I'll continue. This is about today's session. So tomorrow we'll continue on the remaining topics introduction. Up to now, if you have any doubt, you can ask, please. Mohammad, Wasim, and Ramesh. Any doubts up to now? Are you able to follow, or any queries, career related questions, or if this topic related, explanation related questions? Any questions? Yes.
Ma'am, what is the fees of this course?
What is the
Fees.
base?
Fees.
Fees. Okay, fees you can contact them. They shared you all chat window, that fee structure and all, you can talk with them. They'll call you. They'll call you,
Okay.
or otherwise you can contact in that chat window, whatever number they shared, you can contact them.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Ramesh. Yes, Ramesh, any doubt? Microphone issue. You can type it.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Actually, everything will be providing in document, right? Whatever we discussed here.
Yeah. Document will
Okay.
be provided. That I shared one drive with you, so I'll share.
Yeah.
I showed you one
Yes.
drive, right? So in that
Yes.
drive, I'll share my files.
Like it's a day by day document or fully document everything.
Day by day document. Means
Okay.
topic wise document, not every day, topic wise document.
Okay. After that completion of course, everything will be provided or not
Everything
anything.
will be in the drive only. Once topic
Okay.
started, topic related document I'll upload.
Okay, okay. In single document.
Yes.
Okay, okay, fine.
Yeah. That's it for today. We'll meet tomorrow, 6 o'clock, for the continuation of demonstration in the same link. Thank you.
Sure, Swetha.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you.